Hey guys, I finally did it. We are on our way to go and get Delilah. So this is the final part. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to recap really quickly and then we're going to head straight back in. Now that the painting is finished, I'll sit in young lady's Emily's skin and wear her face like a mama's mask. Havelock and his lick spittles will put the child on the throne, but it is me they will be crowning, Delilah. Oh, ho, ho, ho. They called me Sokolov's apprentice, but whose paintings reach through to the spirit? Mine. They will never know their blunder, but I'll be sure to whisper it into their ears at their executions. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery in order to open the way to the void. There I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses which I will explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for the spell. Right. I imagine one of my enemies is a still life imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
Right, I think he wants me to pick the lantern up. What do you think, guys? Search the studio. Use the lantern to illuminate the painting in the gallery. Oh, we gotta go back down there. I was getting excited that I'd made it to where I needed to be. No, I haven't. Stop it, we haven't got them.
Are you brewing the elixir again this week? I wish I knew. One of my dear sisters has wandered away from here.
Wish they would learn a new whistle. Something more upbeat. Right, we're getting closer, but there's all these tripwires. Oh. Well, that's that one dealt with. There's another one there. Okay. Oh. Cheeky. Oh, there's the other side as well. Screw you guys. Can only blink it, I think. Blink it.
It pains me that I cannot be at Delilah's side during the final moments of the ritual. She's alone. What if something goes wrong? Who will help her?
Is that the
Doesn't it
painting?
worry you?
You underestimate our great lady's resourcefulness. She is not alone. Not entirely.
The statues. Of course.
They're more than statues. She's put her will in them, and in the void their power is much greater. Do not fret, sweet Tilda. Lady Delilah needs you to be strong and steadfast. This is no time to wilt like a summer daisy.
I won't. Forgive me, sister. You're right.
Okay. If I do this quickly, can I avoid them entirely? Who knows? By
Someone
bend
should
time?
be here. I'll watch for our enemies.
Should bend time. Let's try that. And then drink some mana. Did it.
And midnight whisper. here! Get around! Get behind him!
Too late.
Strike at him!
I will put your teeth on the silk thread.
Oh, that was close. So you can do it quickly, if you're lucky, before they see you. Because I don't want to use my stun mine. Right. Okay, guys. Here we go.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites. But I will watch this with unusual attention.
Leap of faith. Oh, that's Assassin's Creed-y. Let's go.
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Okay. Now, all I've got is this bad boy. So let's see. The only other option is to bend time and choke her. That might be safer than a stun mine, because at least I'll have the stun mine if I need it. Don't know, we'll see. Statues there. Not good. And one up there. Kill her? I don't want to kill her. I want... There we go! Find a suitable replacement. Oh, it's over there. Can I neutralise her before that?
Emily Caldwin, daughter of Jessamine Caldwin.
Ah!
Heir to the Empire. Are you hoping to stab me in the back?
Who are you?
Do that. Back away down. Scream. They grow back. Bring him
Who are these guys? Copies.
in the tower. I will.
Grenade? No. You. Crap. No, I don't want to do that. Done. Oh, this isn't going well, guys. stuff to do.
I hear your mum.
For fuck's sake.
Your skin on canvas. Billy Lurk was easy to turn against you, Dowd. You're
What the hell, man? No, I don't have any of those. Let's stick one of these down. Oh, fuck my life. Where is this woman?
down. His heart was made of glass. All it took.
Paul, maybe? Where is she? Is that the last one? I hope. Should have done that to begin with. Nope. Yes.
No!
A suitable replacement. This is my non-lethal. Christ, that was annoying. Woof! That was annoying. Now what?
The last part of Delilah's ritual. Just gibberish. Unless I finish the other ritual steps first.
Which are... what? What's the other ritual steps? What are the other ritual steps? Exactly. Aha! There we go. She keeps falling off. She keeps falling off. Complete the ritual. There we go. Hilarious.
Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old. In with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough.
I'll find you. I will not be beaten. Curse you all. I will not.
Amazing. And non-lethally. Woohoo! One hostile killed after all that, with the amount of crappy with 0 stun or anything to my name. I managed to kill just one person. I am so pleased with that. It's hilarious. 4 runes, 4 bone charms, 2 out of 3 corrupted. Was there an outsider shrine? Don't know. Completed Granny's recipe, found the crypt, and I trapped Delilah. Amazing. It was a bit messy at the end, I have to admit, but I honestly didn't know if I was allowed to kill the whatever they were. It seemed to be more than one, so I assumed it was copies. So I'm glad that that didn't affect it. But in the end, I was just getting frustrated with the random choices the game was making for what I wanted to select. So every time that I wanted to select one of those arc mines that destroy, that if I laid it on the floor, I knew that whoever came near it would just be killed. And I got one of the copies with that, so I thought, well, if I put one down again, I'll get the vine or I'll get whoever comes towards it. But no, it kept switching it to choke dust or switching it to something else. So I'm hoping as the game gets newer, that doesn't happen. So anyway, let's crack on. Delilah's threat is ended. You've made your choices, come what may. So let's see what happens.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes. I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
Cool. We've finished it. Brilliant. So that even makes sense as well in the ending, because I think when I played Corvo in the main game, well, I know I did, I chose low chaos and we didn't kill Dowd, even by accident, which I'm very good at. Yeah, we spared him, so it all ties up nicely. Yeah, as I say, my review of this game is, aside from obviously the quick wheel selections, which I'm not going to go on and on about. I know I go on about it throughout, but that's because at the time I'm having my rage moment and I need to vent, otherwise I'd explode. But in this review, it's not going to be the be all and end all for me, because I still enjoy playing it. If it was the be all and end all, I wouldn't have carried on playing the DLCs like I have and putting them up, because I just think the game itself holds its own. The stories and the graphics for the time as well, because I know this is an old game now, brilliant. Still think that had I been playing video games when this was out, I'd have been super impressed, because my knowledge of games is a decade old now, so I'm getting back in the swing of this. 10 years lacking knowledge of what's been going on. So obviously I've been seeing Assassin's Creed and Far Cry and the graphics in that and how amazing they are, but in comparison the artwork in this is still amazing. It's still a really nice visual game. So I might play the new Life is Strange game, True Colours, next. We'll be buying that with my own cash money. So Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm are two related stories. I think one is a prequel to the other. But they're now in a remastered copy, which is what I've ordered, so I'll be playing the remastered versions. And then True Colours is the newest one, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I might end up playing them at the same time and posting them at the same time because they're not related stories, so it won't really matter which way round you watch them. And I'm also looking at putting my green screen back up and getting back into the world of putting myself back in the videos. It's just time constraints, etc. with real life. If I could do this full time, then I wouldn't have that worry, but I can't. I've got to take my time where I can. So like and subscribe if you want to help me on that road, because that would be amazing. Hit the notification bell so that you can see when I've got my Life is Strange series coming up. Hoping to get involved with Twitch, so maybe I can do a bit of that as well. We'll see if I can get everything set up. I'm trying to make my room less boring to look at behind me, because if you can't be bothered to look at my face, then you can look behind me and look at something else. But hopefully you'll be looking at the screen and watching me die a lot in real time. So that's what's gonna happen in the next video. Stay safe, stay amazing, and I will see you next time.